This is the story of Frank. Frank went to boarding school when he was 6 years old. And he was at the school for 10 years. He stayed there mostly during the school term, but went home in school holidays to see his family. Frank became a Christian in his last year at school when he was 16 years old. He left school and he went home to his family. Nobody else in his family shared his belief. And his family said, well, he was a born-again Christian and it was just a phase he was going through and it wouldn't last that long. The pastor at Frank's church encouraged him to go to a Bible college. However, back in those days, there was generally a lack of necessary facilities for people with a disability. So after several attempts and applying to several colleges, only one college accepted him in Bristol. And it opened its door to Frank. It was far from his home and entailed many practical challenges, but he was determined. Frank studied at the college for 4 years, and at his graduation he realised that he would probably never become a missionary pastor or have any other missionary duties due to his disability. Then he was sitting with his eyes shut. He felt somebody hug him and he heard a voice saying, "Do not worry, I have a job for you." Frank opened his eyes and looked around, but he couldn't see anybody. He understood it was the Lord. After college, Frank moved to Bognor Regis, as it was the only place at the time which offered a suitable accommodation. He was initially invited by some schools to do talks on physical disability. Then at one point Frank was asked to share about his personal life and Christian faith. It was an amazing success. Frank has now been sharing his faith, teaching the Bible for over 43 years across many schools. Children and teachers love Frank a lot and often express it through their heartfelt personal messages and in birthday cards and Christmas cards. Frank says he never wants to stop sharing and will continue in this ministry as long as God allows. Frank is 70 years old, but he is as determined now as he was 54 years ago. His ability to do some personal care tasks have not changed after all these years, which in itself is indeed a miracle.
God loves you. That's all I know and all I need to know.